It's a nervous tick.
Better not be a TikTok.
Ready, Saul?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I am Ryan Rail, your host of the ATX Metal Podcast, and today we are out here once again at the Noiz factory here in Georgetown, Texas, and we have Koningsor, our homies from Austin, Texas, just laid down a lovely live session, and I got to say, it's really dope to come out and be able to see you guys play, with the whole, COVID stuff and whatnot. Like, we've done a Locked in the Closet series with Andy and Blake. Go check it out. It's on ATX Metal Podcast, wherever you get your podcast from. But let's introduce the band. We'll go around, and then we'll have a little casual chat about your time here. So, Andy, kick it off.
What's up? Andy Sadler, drummer for Koningsor.
I am Blake Koningsor, the guitarist of Koningsor.
What's up? My name is Paul Boudreau. I am the vocalist for Koningsor.
How's it going? I'm Josh, and I slap the bass for Koningsor.
All right. So we've got a 4-piece here. You guys have always been a 4-piece?
No. We started off as really a 5-piece. And then kind of through the time, how things kind of panned out, we just decided to be a 4-piece and kind of handle it like that. And we like the direction we're going. We like the heaviness and all that kind of pursuit we're going after,
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, I've seen you guys play live. You guys are one of the, to me, one of the most fun bands to watch.
Thank you.
And being able to come out here whenever they said, "Hey, we got Koningsor coming out," I'm like, "Well, let me block off some hours for that." But no, you guys are really good. Again,
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's all subjective, but.
We gave him $5.
They gave me $5 and other things. So, but
Stay tuned for the after show.
So during the downtime, since you guys, like I said, I know we talked before. You guys are just kind of staying busy and whatnot. But how'd you guys feel about the Noiz session today?
Man, it was a lot of fun. Heard really good things from bands that have come and done it. We were talking to our buddies in Hate Waker, told us that they enjoyed it. The Rickshaw Billy Burger Patrol boys, they were talking it up pretty good. Taylor's a buddy of ours. Very glad to know Eric now, and
The Vinus boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Vinus boys. It seems like it's a staple of something you need to do if you're going to be in Austin. So it's been a real treat getting out here today. Today.
Josh, what about you, man?
Oh, no, it was amazing. The setup out here is phenomenal. I mean, if you all haven't got a chance to view some of the videos before this or even ours, check it out. But yeah, the space is amazing. The folks running the show here, absolutely amazing. It's an extremely professional setup, so we're very lucky that we got a chance to come out here and definitely some things. Yeah, I think it's just getting into this space because we haven't recorded like this yet, you know. So I think it was also just different experience there. So all around, it was a really fun day.
Blake, as a member of a band coming out to some place like this, what do you think that adds value-wise to the band?
I mean, I definitely think that just having that, video experience, number one, and having more content than just hearing someone, or I think we talked about earlier, just even a regular music video, it adds more of, okay, well, so what do these guys, sound like from a live perspective? What are you going to get out of them? If we were to go to a show and see them.
Right.
So I think it definitely just, it's nothing but, adds positivity to us, I feel like, as a group, and to, have a different outlet, I would say.
Yeah.
It's nice to.
Do you guys feel like you crushed it? Hot take.
Hot take.
I think we did very well. Mm-hmm. Obviously it's, like Josh was saying, it's something that we haven't done yet. So it's definitely a learning curve of, where we're at and what we need to work on, and, none but obviously take it from here and shoot for the stars even more,
Yeah, I definitely think that giving local artists the chance to come out here and hone their craft and make sure that you're still playing it tight, because I mean, Eric runs a tight ship, and what he says, if you mess up mid-set, you can't just stop. I mean, now granted, there are some concessions that we take here from time to time. I think Andy, okay, you guys, what was the song you guys played again? Was it Japan? With no, you were like, no click, fuck this, let's go, we're doing
The
it.
venerable
that
Mr.
was,
Locust.
the venerable Mr. Locust had a little snag with the way the click was working.
Right.
So instead of, just really worrying about, like, well, does it have to be perfect? Like, well, not really, because this is supposed to be, kind of just a live performance, more captured essence anyway. So it's just like, well, fuck it, like we don't play to a click live. Like, we're gonna sometimes.
That was my next question. Was
Sometimes, depending on how we're feeling, like sometimes this part might be a little bit faster than normal. Sometimes this part might be a little bit slower than normal.
It's typically faster.
But
typically faster,
especially live, yeah. But like when we rehearse individually, practicing to the metronome. So once we get to the point where we're all playing together live, like we already have that internal meter, so to speak.
Right.
But then you kind of get to ride the excitement and like, I was like, oh shit, like this sounds really good tonight. And you might pick up the pace a little bit more, or some stuff, when you're playing fast and you dip it down a little bit in the tempo, sometimes that seems a little extreme in some circumstances. So you just maybe not play as slow, and just, keeps it casual, keeps it honest. And ultimately, like, sometimes you got to get like the particulars out of the way. Sometimes like playing to a click is great. I think every musician should, but do you need to always perform with a click? Like, no, as long as you practice enough and you're tight,
right,
then that's ultimately, I think that's what's most important.
That's the one thing that I really like about you guys is like your music is rowdy. It's fast.
Thank you.
It slows down. It speeds up. Like
the Dagwood sandwich, man.
Yeah, it's like like it's not just that standard pattern to a song. It's like you guys speed up and then
we
like
struggle with structure. Like, we kind of suck at writing an actual song.
Something that's easy to follow and keep
Like,
up
we
with.
can,
We got one in the books right now that's also just like going over it. It's just going to be another mess of a fun metronome click track scenario. I don't even know how we're gonna. Anyway, we haven't gotten to that just yet, but yeah.
So I hear new music on the rise.
Yes, sir.
A little. Yeah.
So we gravy train with biscuit wheels, man. We don't stop, man. You know what I mean? We haven't stopped, man. Even with this COVID stuff, we practice all the safety measures we need to keep everybody safe, because of course we don't want to get anybody sick or anything like that if we were to catch it. But the first month was
Mask up.
when y'all did the Trapped in the Closet, I was handling some family stuff, and Joshua was also quarantining, and Andy and Blake were the only ones getting together at the jam space.
Blake and I didn't take any time off as far as like writing. It just kind of turned into, we were planning on playing a run of shows. Like, we had a very busy early 2020 booked. Mm-hmm. And then we were going to take this summer off to write. And then all of a sudden it was like, okay, well, now all your shows are canceled and you can't play any shows. It was like, well, fuck, we're just going to write then. Yeah. So we jumped into that, and we have some interesting, way more, I wouldn't say bizarre, but it's right up. It's kind of further down.
It's a little, it's just a little different
of where we're going now. A little bit heavier, a little more. I don't know.
It's got more of a groove to it, I'd say, but yeah, I mean,
Blake's like, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say,
throw poses.
Well, it's like, yeah, I mean, kind of what Josh was saying. It's like I feel like we have a hard time of overanalyzing, kind of like what we're writing or playing. It'd be like, oh, that'd be really cool to add this crazy, 16 over 45 over 402 part.
But we don't realize that that's what we've done until we record.
Yeah.
It's like,
we have to figure out
break it down. Like, I feel like kind of right now, especially for me, like, and Andy and I have been trying to work on it more so of kind of writing an actual composition piece, like actual, a song that comes back to certain parts.
Comes back around, yeah.
Comes back around and like has like kind of a more, I would say, not conceptual idea, but like a.
That's a little more meat you can sink your teeth into.
Yeah.
So that way, like you can throw in like the more bonkers style shit, and then kind of bring it back down to something that is more. It's gonna appeal to a wider audience than just playing, batshit crazy all the time. Like,
Yeah, because I was gonna ask like for an example of like for fans of who would you say for fans of, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
That's
NSYNC, Backstreet Boys.
That's what I thought.
Definitely top two.
Really getting into the Britney Spears
Aguilera's
market,
fans
like old school, like early Britney Spears.
Definitely
Not whatever she's up to right now.
I
But
don't know. Britney Spears with the shaved head.
I was gonna say shaved head
Like,
Britney
I
was
think
pretty
if
wild.
we could
That was
get
pretty
those
metal.
people,
Yeah.
we need the people that like stuck it out for her when she was going nuts. Then like we need to figure out a way to get that type of support. So
loyalty.
Anybody.
Stick with us, guys. We promise it's coming.
yeah, we'll buzz Blake's head if we need to.
It's been done before.
So down to watch that happen.
Yeah.
Shave your head and cut your sleeves.
Damn. Well, yeah, I messed up. today.
So going forward, what are you guys going to take away from this experience, and kind of apply? Paul, he's like, I've got this one.
Here we go.
Getting the timing together, man. Andy blessed us with some in-ear monitors. So we got to get that set up. We got to make the jam space at Blake's house more, I guess, proficient in us to do these kind of shows.
Upgrade,
Which costs money. Which unfortunately is the demise of us all. But
Well, even getting ready for this, we took some time to go to a music lab and get into more of a space that allowed us to stretch our arms and legs and
listen to it.
Yeah, just get a better chance
from a different setting than just.
So you guys just didn't come in here thinking you were going to absolutely smash it. You guys took the time.
Oh no, I think if anything, it was the opposite.
I had the pre-show jitters.
Oh yeah,
today.
Yeah, this
like,
is the
more
closest
so
thing that we've had to a show since
many,
the 1st of
many
March.
Shows.
So about 5 months.
I pooped like 3 times this morning.
Can confirm.
Non-stop.
The old hat trick, huh?
Yep.
The old hat trick. Yeah.
And the trifecta.
man.
Are you now? So tell me this: Are you
Yep.
do you lean to one side or do you gently stand?
No, I sit
this
down
is-
like an American, not like old freaking
Y'all ever heard of the squatty potty?
Benedict Turncoat over here who squats whenever he shits.
Shoot.
So as you can tell, this is why we love these guys. Is you never know what the fuck's going to come out of their mouth
Or their ass.
or their ass.
Or our ass.
We usually know what's going to come out of our ass.
Sometimes
You might not know what's
I
going to
don't
come,
ever.
but
It's like the categories die. It's all like whatever.
That's fair.
it's like do you think that the people that like write fortune cookies are the same people that load piñatas? Like they are just like they just control people's futures.
I could, because I mean, every time
We're interviewing you now, by the way.
that's fine. I'm down.
Hey, folks, we're here with Ryan from ATX
what's
Metal
going on?
Podcast.
Sorry, guys, we have questions.
How the turntables.
Oh man, I just again, I absolutely love you guys. I know that
Likewise, man.
you
Yes,
guys,
no kidding,
you guys, whenever there's a show that you guys are on, like being involved with the local scene and fans and everything, like when we promote a show or whenever we kick one out with you guys on it, like, or we'll get people asking us like, oh man, they'll say, when's the Koningsor show? Not the headliner that you're going to be with. It's, they're going to play. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're going to go.
That's high praise.
Yeah, we love
Thank
it.
you to whoever.
Yeah, we love
We will
anybody
leave the
who
names and the
jams
phone
us, who
numbers.
loves us.
These individuals.
Come forward when we shave Blake's head.
No,
We'll
but
get a
but to
locket of his hair.
that side too. I mean, all of you folks who support what we always refer to as the metal community here in Austin, we're very, very lucky that we get to be a part and in the mix of so many great people who are just trying to help each other out, promote bands, promote podcasts, promote studios. Like we're all in this together, and it's very clear that that's the case, and it's been the case, and especially under the circumstances that we've all been trying to fight through lately.
Yeah.
I think it's been more than obvious. So
Yeah.
thank you as well for all that you do.
No, man, I love doing this. Like, I appreciate Eric Meyer, the owner and operator out here of this lovely space.
Thank you, Eric.
Eric!
Shout out to Headquarters Films. So Mr. Saul Castillo.
Headquarters.
We got Jose. And then we have Taylor.
Hey, Taylor.
They named
Taylor
a city after
I
him.
like Taylor.
Nah, Taylor, I can't even see him right now. I'm being blinded by the light. But he hit him up. He'll do your mixes.
I just see
justice.
those pearly whites just smiling at me in the darkness. And
He's so
Yeah.
handsome from
Love
the
it.
shadows.
So any final shout outs before we get out of here?
Oh man. Shout out to all the band homies, you know, all the Covina, Narwolf, the Vinus.
Well, shit. I mean, even Paula, you
Paula.
have an album coming out
Paula's got some new jams
on
coming
the
out.
18th.
I feel like me and Andy should just trade places.
Oh, well, shit.
He's doing way better than I am.
Shout out Paula. They got a single coming out. Our buddies Covina, they just dropped
Yeah.
La Lucha.
Sounds
and
great.
That's a banger. That Son of Sam. That's the name? right?
Narwolf Boys are
That makes
Yeah.
me want to tear shit up. Oh, they're set
Covina's
up for
coming
here?
up? Oh,
Make
right.
sure.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, breaking news. Dun, 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 dun. Covino live.
Well, I'm going to be here
Shred.
too then.
Yeah,
I just might sit over here and be quiet. But.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might be here.
Just chain you up in the corner.
No, but thank you to the Noise Factory and
Yes,
Saul,
for
yeah,
every
thank
single
you,
one of
Taylor,
y'all.
and
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Eric, thank y'all so much. I mean, it was for 4 guys to put that all together and make it work like that is insane. So we really appreciate it. And
Yeah, very humbling.
Yes,
it was
absolutely.
such a crazy experience and just
One thing I wanted to ask: have you guys ever recorded like this in a studio?
We
Not the live portion, but just in a studio.
Yeah.
yeah.
Our first. Give me that robot dick. Our actual very first demo, we would call it. We did an actual like live tracking. Obviously, we didn't have like the amazing cameras and everything going around shooting, but yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm not. You know, it's. I prefer if you're gonna like record, obviously, like to do track by track. I just feel like, you know, it's easier to like stipple in, and with the music we play, it's so hard too to like get things perfect when.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, your shit's just wild.
Yeah, and it's hard to do. So, but it's fun, you know. I mean,
It's fun.
Today was awesome, and I appreciate it to everybody. So,
No, well, I'm glad that I got to witness it because I mean, this is like the bonus part of what, you know, we get to do is, you know, see band, you know, like this, like no one else gets to see Koningsor play, you know, except us 5 that were here.
yeah.
I mean,
Who knows
not
when
like-
shows are going to happen? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Probably end of the year, if not. So.
I mean, hopefully the December showcase still works out because I can't wait to build that lineup. I've got 4. It's going to be y'all, Hate Waker, Texas Gigantism, and like three or 4 more. Like a
show, yeah.
really
Right on.
You should see if Corn's down.
corn. I mean, them or Smash Mouth, right?
Since you brought it up,
dick like that.
yeah, catch us. We'll be at South
tease
Dakota.
us.
We'll be at the rally.
Man, well, I really appreciate you guys. You guys killed it. In my opinion, I think you guys did really well.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, sir.
You guys play tight. Every show I've seen you guys play, it's good.
Thank you.
And that's just not because we're homies. Like you guys are actually put on a really good show, and your sound is solid. So keep up the good work.
Thank you,
Do
brother.
our best. Thank you. Definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries, man. But again, this is Koningsor out here at the Noiz Factory doing the Noiz sessions. I am Ryan, your host of ATX Metal Podcast, and this has been the Noiz Sessions.